Hello out there, my name is Felix Okeke. I am your marriage counselor and coach. And tonight we are going to be looking at a subject of vital interest. I discovered over a period of time of counseling that a whole lot of couples know what to do before sex and even during sex. All the drama and all the neckling and calling that go with it, they already know. But somehow, a whole lot of couples don't actually know what to do after sex. What do they need to do? How do they need to handle themselves so that they enjoy the experience more and more? If you are a married couple, this is the place to be. If you are part of this channel, I welcome you. And if you're not part of this channel, this is the place where we teach couples how to actually enjoy and how to actually build an effective and effectual marriage relationship. I welcome you. This is Marriage Without Tears. If you're yet to subscribe, there's a red button by my side. Click on it and get subscribed immediately and be part of this awesome family. Number one, if you are a married couple and you have been engaging in sex, right after sex, the very first thing to do is to clean up yourself. Now, how do you do that? You clean up yourself with a very soft tissue, very clean, soft tissue. It's not every tissue that you use, so you have to check whether the tissue is actually soft and good enough for your private places, because the reality is that your private organ is the most sensitive part of your body. So you need to use the best soft tissue to clean it. Some people may use a white hanky, very clean white hanky, or better still, you can use water with mild soap, but just make sure that the soap does not go into your vagina. It doesn't go in, because the water in your vagina, the vaginal fluid is more than enough to tidy up your organ. So don't put water into your vagina. Just clean the surface of the vagina. That's how to clean up. Ensure that even if you are using a soft tissue, those tissue does not stick on your vagina. It does not stick on the penis. That's how to do it. Make sure you do it cleanly. Very, very important indeed. The second thing you need to do, actually, if you are through with sexual intercourse, as a woman, you need to get to the bathroom immediately and pee. You need to pee, because the reality is that if for whatever reason the man is having any form of infection, no matter how minute, that infection will be deposited at the mouth of your urethra. That is the urinary tract, which is very close to your vagina. That thing will be deposited there. Therefore, if you are able to urinate, if you are able to pee, there is a tendency that you are going to pee it out. So as a woman, you need to pee immediately after intercourse. It's very, very important. That is what you need to do. Then the third thing, of course, you need to do as a woman once you are through with intercourse is even for the two couple, for the two people involved in the relationship of sex. After intercourse, you discover that a whole lot of heat has been generated, a whole lot of exercise, a whole lot of activity. It's a very intensive session. And because of that, there is bound to be a lot of dehydration. What do you need in such a time? A glass of water. As a man, as a woman, you need a glass of water to restore energy and to restore hydration. Very, very important indeed. That is what you need to do. The fourth thing, of course, that which you need to do, if you are a woman, you will discover that during the process of sexual intercourse, there is a lot of flow of blood into your genitalia. The labia, which is the mouth of the vagina, is full of nerve endings where blood pour in during the process of intercourse. And even after that, it is there. That is why the entire vagina is almost double the size during intercourse and after. What do you need to do that? And what do you need to settle it down? You can put ice cubes in and wrap it around a white hanky or a white towel and use it to press your vagina or the surface of your vagina as at that point in time. That will bring down the energy level. It will bring down the temperature. You just ice it. You can do that. But if you don't do that, I can also tell you that in the process of a few minutes, that same, it will come down to its usual size. So that's what you do. The fifth thing you must do also, if you are a couple and you are expecting a child or you are expecting to, pregnancy, you can go on and have fun as many times as you want. But if you are not expecting that, then there is need for you to take preventive measures in the process of intercourse. The easiest preventive measure you can take in intercourse is the use of condoms. Many couples, when they are using condoms, they may, in the heat of action, not change the condom before the next exercise. And that may give room for an unplanned pregnancy. So as a woman or as a man, ensure that the condom is removed right after every round of sex. It must be removed and replaced with a new one if you desire to have a new sexual experience. But another thing you must also do as a couple is to ensure that there is no break in any of the condoms you are using. Because if there is a break, there may be a tendency for leakages, which may also result in an unplanned pregnancy. Very, very important indeed. That is what you need to do. Before I go into the sixth one, I need you to do something for me. Look at this red button by my side. Click on it. Get subscribed. Be part of this awesome family. Marriage Without Tears is where we teach married couples the essential ingredients, the rudiments, the ways of building effective and effectual marriages and family life. This is the place to be. Especially if you are an engaged couple or you are a married couple, this is your channel. What is the sixth one which you must do? If you are a woman and in the process of intercourse, you discover that you are experiencing bleeding or any form of discharge or possibly an unusual pain, it is necessary for you to report to your doctor immediately, because that may be the sign of an impending health challenge. It may also be the sign of an infection of a sort which needs medical hand immediately. So you must report that to the medical doctor immediately. It needs to be treated. Very, very important. Don't take that for granted. And of course, the seventh one. Many people wear a lot of thick clothing and they don't realize that the heat and all the sweat and all the hot and all the things that happen during sexual intercourse, it provides a breeding ground for bacteria to hide, especially when you are wearing heavy materials. So it is necessary that after intercourse, please look for a light cotton fabric and put on. If you are a woman and your pant is heavier, I want you to look for a light cotton pant to put on. Such materials will make it possible for A to come through direct to your body and make it inconvenient for any form of bacteria to hide in your dressing. It is very important. We say this because some people may decide to have a quickie as they are about going somewhere, and after having the quickie, then they load their body with heavy stuff, all manner of jeans clothing and all manner of thick clothing. You are only providing a habitat for germs and bacteria. But after having sex, you need to dress in a very, very light material. And better still, if you are in bed and you are passing the night, why don't you dress naked? It makes all the difference. Dress naked. You are a couple. Enjoy yourselves. And I know that this has been a wonderful session, but let me give you a bonus. The genital area, the vagina and the penis are the most sensitive organs in the human body. Therefore, you must wash your hands properly before engaging in sexual intercourse, because there is a tendency for your hand to touch the genitalia of your partner, and these are sensitive areas. So you don't do it with a caressed hand. You don't do it with a dirty hand. Make sure that your hands, your palms, everything is properly washed before you engage in sexual intercourse. It reduces infections by half, I must tell you. And as you do this, may God bless you. I know that this production today has been of immense value to some of us. And if you have enjoyed this one, I want you to look forward to another wonderful, wonderful topic next week. I bless God for your lives and I bless your marriage. I look forward to seeing you next week. Have an awesome weekend. Thank you very much.